2,500 years ago in ancient Greece, people would fill huge spaces called amphitheaters to listen to stories being told. There were lots of different stories about everything under the sun, but only two kinds of storytellers. There were actors who play-acted a story, and the poets who told whole stories all by themselves. And today we pretty much have exactly the same split. We have drama and public speaking, and both tell stories, but in different ways.
At Speaking Schools, we focus on public speaking. And in today's video, we're going to look at the difference between public speaking and drama, but in less of an ancient Greek context, and more of a 21st century look.
When you do drama, you tell a story with others, and you each pretend to be a different character. When you do public speaking, you tell the story entirely by yourself, and it's just you, just like those ancient Greek poets, that has to entertain your audience.
Both are valuable for developing confidence, and both can be a lot of fun. Each of us did drama and public speaking during school and loved both.
But here are three key differences we want to look at.
The first big difference is your audience. Your audience will have very different expectations when going to see public speaking compared with going to see a dramatic performance. This means that the intent of your speech will also change. We normally give speeches for one or more of the following purposes: to inform, to persuade, or to entertain. Sometimes we do a mix of all three, but informing and persuading are definitely the big two. Drama, on the other hand, focuses mainly on the entertainment aspect.
Usually, public speaking is an individual act. Drama can be individual, but often it involves a group of people working together to tell a story. But it's more than just about the number of people presenting, though. It's about what you do as an individual in each activity. And when you're doing drama, you are emulating somebody else's words, thoughts, actions, etc. You get a script, and then you act out what it says.
In public speaking, it's much more of your own individual self-expression. Your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own opinions. It's more about what you believe in. With all our classes at Speaking Schools, you're writing your own ideas. You won't have to recite what somebody else has written. You get to be in control and pick your own speech topic and write your own ideas. Public speaking empowers you to be an advocate for what you believe in and convince others to believe it too.
Public speaking also has the benefit of more clearly aligning to academic learning outcomes. And most obviously, this is true for lots of assessment tasks that require you to give a speech to the class. But additionally, the skills you learn around structuring an argument and persuading audiences, for example, latch perfectly onto persuasive and creative writing tasks. After all, many speeches are just essays read aloud with flair. This then helps you significantly with things like NAPLAN and even getting ready for HSC English papers.
So those are the main differences between public speaking and drama.
You can check out our website to learn more about the public speaking programs we offer at Speaking Schools and to find the right one for your child.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay up to date with all that's happening.